Meditation is that space, is that state of consciousness which allows your awareness to reach to these space, this realm where newness can come into your consciousness. There are 4 states in which your ordinary state of consciousness lives. The first state is the waking state, which is hopefully you all are awake. So in this state, your mind is active, your mind is still running the patterns, you're still thinking, you're still having all the emotions, everything that is in your mind is still active, and your awareness is also relatively high. So 2 factors, your activity of the mind and your awareness. Both of them are somewhat high. This is wakefulness, this is the waking state of our consciousness. This is the state in which we spend 16 hours, 18 hours of our life every day. Then when we go to sleep, second stage, the dreaming state of consciousness. This is where the mind activity is still high, but the awareness is low, almost low. And your mind is going crazy in dreams, in creating all the pictures, all the dreams for you, but it's still active. That's the second state of consciousness. Third state of consciousness is deep sleep, when the activity of the mind is also negligible. Your awareness is low, almost negligible. You do not know that you are asleep. And your mind activity is also low. Typically, we only live in these 3 states of consciousness all the time. But there is this 4th state of consciousness where the awareness is high and the mind activity is low, is almost negligible. In this state, when your awareness is high and your mind is not capturing the awareness, the energy to engage in the patterns that it knows of, your awareness, your consciousness can reach out and bring new ideas, concepts, new information, anything that is new that you do not know of before. This is the source of creativity. This is the source of creation, where there is pure awareness, pure consciousness, and your mind is not in the way. How to do this as a meditation? It's a bit tricky to experience this 4th state of ordinary consciousness just like that in 20 minutes, but there is a way. If you practice this, it's easy. Give it a try in this session, and when you go back home, give it another try and see whether you are able to slowly put your mind to rest and your awareness to a higher level. How do we do this? Step 1, we become aware of all the 5 senses and the sensations that we capture from these 5 senses. So we'll hear everything that is around us. We will see with our eyes closed whatever images that we are seeing. We will smell whatever our sense of smell brings. We'll try to feel whatever is feeling on our skin, and so on. So senses, this is 5 senses, is the first awareness that we would like to have of, awareness of the 5 senses. Then we go inside of our body and we try to become aware of the sensations within the body. How do we feel inside the body? What are the sensations of the body? Third step, we would try to become aware of our thoughts, of our emotions, of anything that is going on in our mind. Fourth step, and I'll guide you through these steps, step by step as well during the meditation, but just telling you upfront what is going to come so that you have a bit of a mental picture about it. Then you'll visualize all of these sensations, you'll put them together as one. You can imagine maybe a sphere, or you don't have to imagine it as a sphere, but just the idea that all these sensations from the 5 senses, from the inner sensations of your body, the thoughts, the emotions of everything that is the content of your mind, if you put all of these sensations together as one sensation. You will start to feel them as one sensation, and then you will see that these sensations have boundaries. Boundaries means you can only to an extent hear, you can only to an extent see. What is it that is beyond this one big bowl of sensation? What is beyond is empty space. And we will try to bring our awareness to that empty space where there is no thought, where there is no emotion, where there is no sensation, where there is no experience. And we will hold our awareness in this empty space, in this silence, as much as we can for a few minutes, and we'll bring back our sensation to our body, to our mind, and everything that we can feel, touch, smell, and so on.